This is Scott from my Lunch Reward. This is day 6. 10 miles we're doing today. We were picked up where we left off on day 5. Beautiful day, nice and cool. And we're gonna get 10 miles behind us. This is my bed set up here. I have an air mattress, a sheet over top of it, and then my lightened equipment quilt, 20 degree. I have side saddle bag type things for storing and organizing in a Jeep. I just get it on the sides from the door here. I sit right there, take my shoes off. I'm using that step right there. And then I have some cargo netting up here that organizes stuff for me. Headlamp, phone, chargers, that sort of thing. And then I use this dome light here, and then I have a dome light here for my lighting. And then I put totes where I have clothes, my packs and food and gear. Those are sitting here on the driver's side. Seats move forward. And then here I have a few things in the front floorboard here. And then this seat, when I have Pixie with me, I try to keep this empty so that if it's wet, she can go up on that seat and kind of sort of dry off a little bit before she comes back on the bed. It sort of looks like a mirror on the other side here, on the passenger side. And I use my coat that I wear when it's colder for a pillow. And this is what it looks like here. And of course the tailgate and the glass is shut. When I wake up, I break all this down and put it in totes so that everything goes in the back then, packed away. They have all these things too here. I have a tote here for storing all the bedding, mattress. I have a cooler. We're at a trail camp for the horse trail here. And it's large. We picked a spot that people were here with the horses so that we didn't have really long grass like that right there. Kind of want to stay away from the long grass. Just trying to keep a check on ticks, you know. And then they've got these posts for tying their horses up. You can see where they have straw, or hay, I mean. And a nice picnic table and the fire ring here. And then these horse camps, sometimes they don't have water, manually pumped water. They have these stations like this. Okay, Pix. And you have to bring in a generator in order to access the water. And the restroom is over there. You got everything, Fred?
I got everything. Everything I need in life.
10 miles. It's a little more grown up than it was when we got here last. We're seeing a lot of these here. Don't want to stand there too long, Pix. All right, 1.25 miles. Oh, we got a lot of ticks on this trail. It's crazy. Probably removed 30 ticks so far off my clothes.
You see one?
That's what that looks like right there. We're just seeing this pretty consistently. Fred, not so much. I'm just checking my pants. Two right there. There's one right there. I'm gonna have to put my gaiters on, which aren't here right now. We will need to reassess the next few legs of our walk for tick management. One change is not to have Pixie, which is my golden retriever, with us as we journey through these tick-laced areas. It's not fair to her, and it's really hard to deal with the tick removal. It takes hours to remove the ticks. She is treated, but still you don't want those on her. And also we're going to use gaiters, Promethean treated clothing, pants that are smoother, at least for me, and less likely to allow ticks to grip that material. And an additional change is to have a motel hotel each night to help with tick inspection and cleaning up after copious amounts of bug spray. And then also having maybe our skin being in contact with Promethean treated clothing. 2.5 mile mark.
2.5, you said?
Yep.
Quarter of the way.
Quarter of the way. Yeah, ticks are a real problem, but I did put some Benz on, which has some DEET in it. I put it on my pants, and ever since I did that, the ticks are not on my pants anymore. I did, but I sat down on a log just for 2 minutes, and there were ticks on my shirt sleeve, or one tick. So I didn't treat my shirt with DEET. So there you have it. Just make a barrier like your pant legs, and they'll stop. Just don't sit down. I guess that's the lesson to be learned. This sign for the scenic overlook was well worth it. The 600 number was a little ambiguous. We determined it was 600 feet. So if you choose to do that, enjoy. This is pretty in here. Working on mile number 5. Stay with me. nice is this, huh? Pretty tough to canoe it. Look at Fred found. Now that's a place to take a break. So this is where we were sitting. Relative to the river and the bridge. All right. Heading west. I don't even know what mile we're in right now. 8, 7.
Let's say 2.5 or
25. That's 4 miles. That's by Grayling.
Oh.
Well, we're back at the vehicle. I don't know how many miles we did. I'll check that. According to Gaia, we did a little over 8 miles, but I know that we did more than 10 miles. We probably did closer to 11 or 11 and a half, but we'll see where the error is there. This was probably from one aspect, it was a rewarding day with the bridge and the stream and the well there. That was pretty neat. But at the same time, it was probably one of our worst days other than the COVID day. Now this is post-COVID for me, second round. This is my first day back. But ticks. I would say we have probably dealt with 100 ticks between Fred, Pixie, and myself at least. And it was challenging. That was the hardest thing because you walked a little bit and then you had to take it off because you don't want them to get underneath your shirt. So you couldn't make any progress without stopping. Well, it's good to have day 6 in the books. And thanks for stopping by and checking the channel out and watching the video. See you next week and take care.